Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celi's Kitchen Live this morning. Welcome to my kitchen this morning. So, guys, this morning is raining on the outside. It's a nasty day outside, but I'm gonna make it a good day in here today. I'm gonna make it a good day in here today. So, as you can hear, my kettle is boiling. Good morning, Miss Joycey, all the way from Jamaica, joining me all the way from Kingston, guys. Miss Joycey on YouTube. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Patrick. Come on in to Celi's Kitchen Live this morning. All right, guys. So, as you can hear, my kettle is boiling. So, I decided this morning that I want some Horlicks tea. The good old Horlicks. Now, the Horlicks that they're making now is not like the ones we used to have when we were a kid. Guys, you remember when you used to put a Horlicks in your hand and lick it like this and it used to stick on your hand? These are not sticky anymore. You know, the essence and the potency has fallen. But anyway, it still has the flavor. So it reminds me of my childhood days. So this morning I decided that I'm going to make some Horlicks. No sugar, just some almond milk, and my kettle is boiling. So I might be using a little, sometimes I like to use a little evap milk, but I think I'm going to skip the evap milk today. So let me pour my hot water. Oops, not on the spoon. So let me turn the stove off. And then I'm going to be adding 2 Horlicks. Hey, my way up on Facebook, you know, mind them block you. I was about to say that the slogan that you used, or the ad that used to come on TV in Jamaica when you were small, you know, when you're small and you hear something totally different, words and sentences sound different. Horlicks, as Patrick say on this live, I won't repeat the word because YouTube will kick me out. YouTube won't post this video, so I can't say that middle word, Patrick. But it's Horlick, pick me. We always say that. So I'm just going to be adding 2 tablespoons of Horlicks to my water. And of course, guys, you know I'm on a weight loss and I already lost 12 pounds. I didn't wear my apron for a reason, so you could see that I've really, really lost some weight. So I'm just going to stir this in. I'm going to add some almond milk to this tea. Made a little spill here. So let me just clean up this little spill. And let me just stir this in. Now, you can't mix milk without, you can't mix Horlicks. I said milk. You can't mix Horlicks without condensed milk. But I have to leave out the condensed milk because you guys know why. So, tastes good still, and I still have the same taste, but it just needs the condensed milk. But I will just omit the condensed milk today because of weight loss reasons. Oh God, this is so good, guys. It's nice and warm and delicious. Wow, that's really tasty. I think I want 2 more sips. It's really tasty. Tastes good, guys. There's something about Horlicks and its flavor. All right, guys. So this morning, and good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning, Leo. Thanks for joining the live. So, guys, so this morning, as you saw on my post, I'm making some seafood cakes today. And when I said seafood cakes, I'm using seafood. It's all seafood. And because it's Lent, I didn't want to get any chicken or anything, you know. So I said, let me stick to the sea. So I decided to make some. And guys, you would never believe this. 7 o'clock this morning, I didn't know what I was making. I was driving hubby to work early this morning. Minutes to 7, I didn't know what I was going to make. On the way back, I just started to think, okay, it's Lent. You can't do chicken. I'm tired of doing this, that. How about making some seafood cakes? Yeah, so while driving this morning, I just worked out the recipe in my head. Let's see how it comes out. Never made it yet. First time gonna make it. So, yeah, Jacqueline say, I finally catch the live. Yes, you finally catch my live. And guys, I have 3 gift giveaways today. It's 3 simple gift giveaways, but I know anybody that wins one of these prizes will find use for it, especially at work. Alrighty, so I'll tell you about the gifts later. I will tell you about the gifts later. What is this in my flour? Alrighty. So guys, let me turn this on because this pot takes a little, because it's so huge. Let me move my kettle over here. It takes a little while to get hot. So let me just turn some fire down on this while this gets hot. All right, guys. So over here, I have a variety of seafood. And right here, I have, and I'm sure you guys must have seen this in the supermarket, Dollar Tree. It's the Bumblebee light tuna in water. And they have different flavors. They have spicy ones. They have them in ranch. They have them all different types. But I got the regular one, light tuna in water, and I drained the little water that was in it, and it's in this bowl. Alrighty, so I have some tuna in this bowl. I boiled a piece of codfish, which we call saltfish, and so I could get the excess salt out, and I deboned it and everything, so it's all in this container. Over here, I have some real salmon. So guys, I had some salmon left over from yesterday. It's still fresh and nice. It was in the refrigerator. So I had like 2 long pieces. So I just broke it up in small pieces. So I'm going to add this to my seafood cakes. And over here, I have some shrimp, some wild shrimp, which I boiled this morning. And I cut it up as small as I could. I minced it as small as I could. So this is some shrimp. And over here, I have some oysters. Now, I went to ShopRite this morning to see if I could find some fresh oysters. So I could cook it from scratch. But unfortunately, they didn't have the oysters out as of yet because it was so early. They were just putting out all the seafood and all the shrimp and stuff. So I said, oh, wow, I need to put some oysters in. So walking around in the supermarket, and I'm not using much. I use like half of the can. I found Bumblebee oysters, whole oysters from Bumblebee. I tasted one. It's not like the fresh one. The fresh one is kind of chewy. This is a little softer than chewy, but it's still going to do the job. So I'm using Bumblebee oysters from the can, and I'm using a half a can because I don't want too much. Alrighty. So right here, I have all my chopped up seasoning, my scallion, my peppers, my tomatoes, my thyme. I all chopped it up in this bowl right here. And, where are my onions? Where are my onions? It's right here. I forgot I put it in a bowl. So I have some whole onions in here that I'm going to be grating because, I want the juices from the onion, and 2 pieces of garlic, 2 large garlic cloves, and half of a carrot. So these basically will be the ingredients this morning in my shrimp cakes. Over here, I have 2 cups of gluten-free flour, which I'll be using. Alrighty, so basically, guys, it's gonna come out like a fritter, but not like a fritter because it has a lot of flesh in it. So you'll be biting more into the flesh than a dough, like, texture. So that's how I wanted it. And of course, I'm gonna whip up a dip after so we could dip the stuff in. Yeah. Alrighty. So let's get cracking. Let me sip some Alex. So guys, today we're going to be talking about low blood count, anemia. Anemia is a serious illness, and I suffer from anemia. So I chose to talk about it because I could tell you some of the things I go through from anemia, low blood count. Yes, I was born with it. My mother had it, so I was born with anemia, not sickle cell, but anemia, low blood count. Alrighty, so I'm gonna add my flour to my bowl. And then I'm gonna be adding some baking powder. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Ooh, and the baking powder finished too, so I just empty the can. And then I'm just gonna stir my dry ingredients for a little bit. Then I'm gonna add some crushed pepper because I want a little heat in these seafood cakes. So I'm gonna add some dried pepper. And then I'm gonna add some adobo. And some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Sandra, where is Audrey? Audrey disappeared today. Alrighty, so this is a no salt herb seasoning, and it's a grinder from Wesley Farms. So I'm just gonna add that to my dry mixture as well. All right, because we want these seafood cakes to come out really tasty. Guys, you can't be eating something and it don't have any flavor, you know? All right, so now I'm going to start by adding my flesh. So I'm adding my saltfish first. Can't waste nothing. So now, guys, I'm adding my saltfish. I'm adding my tuna. I'm adding my salmon. I'm adding my shrimp. I could feel the heat from this pot. It got hot already. And then I'm going to be adding my oysters, my chopped up oysters. And right here, I have some chopped up seasoning. It consists of peppers, tomatoes, scallion, thyme, and I'm just adding this in the bowl as well. Alrighty, so let's take these up and get them out of the way. All right here, guys, I have 3 egg whites. Oh, she went to the funeral. Oh, wow. Okay, understood. I know whose funeral she's attending. Hi, Georgette. All right, so I'm adding 3 egg white, guys. 3 egg white. I'm not using the yolk because we already have a whole ton of cholesterol in the bowl, so I don't want to add too much cholesterol. So I'm adding 3 egg whites. So I'm just going to mix this around for a little bit. So let's add some almond milk to this mix. So I'm not measuring. You just can use your judgment because you know what texture of seafood cakes you're looking for. So I'm going to be adding some almond milk slowly. Alrighty, so before I start adding the rest of the milk, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be grating my garlic in the bowl because we don't want to taste pieces of garlic. We just want the flavor. And guys, you know I like to grate my stuff. All right, so I'm using 2 cloves of garlic. Good morning, Grace. Wow. I hate grating, guys. You know that. I'm scared of graters. Alrighty. So I might not use this whole half of onion, guys. I might just use a half of the half. So I'm going to grate this as well because I want this to have some onions in it, but I don't want to taste the onions. I already have pieces of scallions in it, which is fine, but I don't want to taste the onions. So guys, as you can see, the juices from the onion is just falling in, and it's going to add a very nice flavor to this mix. Okay, guys, so I've grated. Let me take these big pieces that fell in the bowl. We don't want to waste anything. Let me wash my hands a little bit because I have garlic and onions all over my hands. All right, I had to get that garlic and onion juice off my hands. All righty. Let me clean up as I go along. All righty. So my thing is all seasoned up here. And let me add some more milk in the bowl. And now I'm going to be adding some water. So guys, as you can see, it has a nice texture already. It has a very, very nice texture. So I just want you to see what the texture looks like. So when you're making it, you see what the texture should look like. Alrighty. So yesterday, guys, Audrey sent me a picture of a plantain waffle, which looked very yummy. Guys, she followed the recipe. The only thing she said she changed was the type of flour that she used, but it came out just as nice. Yes, I posted it on Facebook, and I also posted it on my WhatsApp. She said it tasted good too. So it gave me a good feeling, you know, that somebody actually tried my breakfast that I recently made on live. All right, guys. So now we have a very nice texture here in the bowl. I think I want to add some Scotch bonnet pepper, guys. Because, you know, Jamaicans, we need a piece of real heat. So I'm not even touching it because this pepper is so hot, guys. It is so hot. I'm just chopping it up on the cutting board because I really don't want to even touch it. It's very hot. This pepper came straight from Jamaica. So that's the reason why I don't want to touch it. Guys, I'm cutting it and my eyes are teary already. It's very hot. So, you know I already added some chopped pepper, but I'm adding some Scotch bonnet pepper. And of course, guys, this is optional. You don't have to use the Scotch bonnet pepper if you don't want to, because some people stomach can't really take the pepper. So, oh, where's my grater? Need to rinse it off. So guys, I'm going to add just a half of this half a carrot, you know, just to add some vegetable to the mix. Just a little bit. Just a little bit goes a long way. carrot is slipping from this little grater right here. All right, guys. So I've grated a half a carrot because the carrot was very large. So I'm just getting the excess from the grater. All right, so I'm mixing this in the mixture too, guys. So we have a little veggie in our seafood cakes. We have a little veggie in there. All right. So this should do it. All right, guys. So today, I'm not using grapeseed oil. The oil that I'm using, June said, what's on the menu today? Seafood cakes, June, and you can't have any because you're allergic. All righty. So she said, here she is, Celie. Oh, Audrey is here. Yay. Okay. So, guys, today I'm not using grapeseed oil. I'm using extra light tasting olive oil. I changed my oil a little bit because I think I was using too much grapeseed oil. So I'm just changing it up a little bit. Still healthy, still, in line with what I should really eat. Alrighty, so I've added my oil to the pot, guys. So I had a scoop over here that I was going to use. You know what? I'll still use it. It's easier to handle. All right. So for those of you who are just joining the live this morning, guys, this morning I am making salmon cakes. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. Welcome to the live. All righty. So, guys, I'm just going to use my scoop. And as you know, the pot was already hot, so I just added the oil. So I'm just going to scoop in little bits. So these are my seafood cakes. So far I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to start out with 10 in the pot, or maybe 12. I think I have space for 12. It's a very big pot, so. And I always like to leave some of my batter for the next day. The batter sweeter the next day, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, guys, I have 12 cakes in the pot, and I think I'm just going to go with that for the day. Oh, I'll just use a shovel. No, it's not a shovel. It's actually a measuring scoop, but I had it from Whoopi Kill Phillip. Oh, I shouldn't use the word kill. Sorry, YouTube. I had it from Whoopi Phillip. This is my first measuring device that I bought when I came to live in New York. Thus, the measurement even rubbed out on the side, but I decided that I'm still not going to throw it away. I throw away all the others, but I saved this one. I don't know why. It comes in handy to scoop stuff, in the kitchen. So I guess that's why I saved it. All right. So I'm just going to rest this right here. Let me go and sip my Horlicks tea. I'm going to turn on the fire because I don't want this to burn. All right. Let me get something to turn it. They started getting brown. I think this is the first set over here that I dropped in. Why this thing don't want to turn today? Oops. All right, let me make them get some color. All right, guys, so I'm going to sip my Horlicks tea, and I'm going to be showing you the gifts that I have to give away today. So guys, today I'm giving away a paring knife. It's a green paring knife. It also has the protective cover for it. So I'm giving away a green paring knife. I'm giving away a food storage container. But in Jamaica, we would say this is a lunch container. It have 3 compartments. It have the big part for the rice. It have a little side for the veggies, and it have another side for the meat. Yes. So I'm giving away this as well today. And I'm also giving away an apple corer. An apple corer. So you know that middle part of the apple that you always cut out and throw away? So instead of cutting it out and throwing it away, wash your apple, push this in the middle while the apple is whole, push it all the way to the bottom, and it takes out the middle for you. So when you cut the apple open, the middle is already gone. Yes, kitchen gadgets, Audrey. All right. So I think I turned on the fire too low enough. So question. Some time ago, my mom visited me in New York and she cooked on my live. Now this is for the paring knife. No, let's give away the apple core first. So some time ago, my mom visited me in New York and she cooked on my live. Tell me the complete meal that she cooked. Tell me what she cooked for breakfast on my live that morning, and you win this apple corer. You win this apple corer. So if you can tell me what my mom cooked on my live when she visited, and I could give you clues. She visited during the time of Thanksgiving in 2021. 2021, she visited me. My kids were here. I had her on the live. And I told you guys that she will be cooking her signature dish. Tell me what she cooked, the complete meal, and you win this apple corer. If you can tell me what my mama cooked on my live, you win this apple corer this morning. Nobody came up with the answer. Big part for the meat. Santa Claus is coming to town. What are you guys talking about on the live? My live is so festive every Saturday. They have a whole conversation and a whole conference over there going. Okay, and Audrey's the ringleader. You know them little bad picnic in a class? Yeah, man. Audrey is the ringleader. All right, so I will just let you guys think about. She said, give more clues. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. She cooked breakfast. And let me give you clues. Back home, we would have said it's a big breakfast or it's a heavy breakfast. It was a heavy breakfast. It was a heavy breakfast. It's her signature dish. And she's known for cooking that particular dish. Okay, let me give you clues. It's red meat. It's a part of a red meat. I'm giving clues. So she cooked it with a pot of, and it was so tasty. It was so tasty. So if you can answer the question, mackerel rundown. No, Jacqueline, good try. It wasn't, I said it was something in the red meat family. It was something in the red meat family. And my kids enjoyed it. Twine keep talking about it up to this day. He said it's the best he has ever had because it's my mom's signature dish. And if Janet was on this live, Janet would win this because Janet knows Because Janet used to eat out of my mom's pot at Jam Pro when my mother used to take Don Roberts. Yes! Yes! Who's Don Roberts? Don Roberts, you have to inbox me. Don Roberts, you have to inbox me because you won this apple Cora. You have to either inbox me on Facebook so I can know where you're located so you could win your prize. So the winner for this apple Cora this morning is Dawn Roberts. Dawn Roberts, whoever you are, you win this prize. Oh, Dawn from Jamaica. Dawn, is it Dawn from Jamaica? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, Dawn, you won this apple Cora. Oh, yes, Dawn from Jamaica. Yes, from Wildman Street. So you win this apple Cora, Dawn. She did. It was indeed liver, dumplings, and banana that she cooked that morning. It was a very heavy break feast. So she's the winner of this apple Cora this morning. So thumbs up, hearts up for Dawn this morning, guys, on all the live. Give it up for Dawn, guys. Dawn is the winner. All right, guys. So my seafood cakes are sizzling over here, and they're looking very good. And of course, guys, my display plate, and I wouldn't say plate this morning. I'm not using a display plate. You know, if you're having a party, guys, this is a very interesting dish that you could make for your party as an hors d'oeuvres. Seafood cakes. Yes. So instead of fish cakes or salt fish cakes, you just get a variety of seafood, whip them up together, and you get a nice seafood cake. Yeah. Them ready like Freddy. Can't believe so them cook already. Still in all the press, no rawness. Yeah, man, they cooked. All right, let me get some napkins just to drain any kind of excess oil, and then I'll just put them on the display thingy. Yes, man, them cook, man. Can't believe it cooks so fast. I love this pot. I love this pot, guys. Only about 4 or 5 of them over there need to soak a little more. But the first set that I put in is already cooked. 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 Okay, so question number 2. I'm thinking about the question while turning this. Question number 2. That same day, my son cooked as well. What did he cook? What did he cook? And there are 2 things that he cooked. So tell me the name of the 2 things that he cooked, and you will win this paring knife. This paring knife has a protective cover. It's very sharp. I have 2 in my drawer. It's very handy in the kitchen. So. What did my son cook on that same day? Tell me, what did my son cook? There are 2 things that he cooked. And I can give you clues if you want. There are 2 things that he cooked on that day as well. Matter of fact, he cooked 3 things. I'm saying 2 is actually 3. He boiled something. I'm giving clues. Something that we will normally have in a bowl. So you have to tell me the name of the something that we would normally have in a bowl that he cooked, the name. The other 2 things that he cooked, and you win this paring knife. It's a very nice, sharp paring knife. Noel said salmon. No, he did not cook salmon. He did not cook salmon and rice. He didn't cook salmon and rice, Monica. It was a breakfast food. It was a breakfast food that he cooked. All right, let me give you clues. One of them that he cooked is one of the ingredients in what I'm cooking today. Yeah. One of the things that he cooked is one of the ingredients that I have in my shrimp. I said shrimp in my seafood cake today. And the next thing that he cooked, it's in the family of the banana. So I'm giving good clues, guys. If you guys don't get that. So yes, Miss Joycey, that's a part of the question. It's indeed fried green plantain. Yes, he did make fried green plantain. No, it's not saltfish. It's not saltfish. Yes, he did cook plantain. Miss Joycey answered a part of the question. Miss Joycey answered a part of the question. It's fried green plantain that he did cook, and he cooked it the Spanish way. He fried it, then he took it out and pressed it and fried again. Yes, he didn't cook dumpling. It was green plantain. One of the ingredients that I have in my seafood cakes was one of the other things that he served with that green plantain. Was one of the things that he served with that green plantain. Why does one come out of the pot? Yep. Nobody win. Nobody wants to win. And then he made a nice bowl of hot cereal. I wouldn't say cereal. It's not cereal. It's a hot bowl of porridge. Tell me the type of porridge. So if you can tell me the type of porridge and the other thing that he cooked, you win the paring knife. So if somebody even give me two of the answers, Miss Joycey gave me one already. Fritters and plantain. No, Noel. Nope. He served something with that green plantain. And one of it is in the ingredient is in what I'm cooking today. Oops. All righty. So guys, my seafood cakes ready like Freddy over here. Okay. So over here, guys, I'm going to be making a dip. And I'll be saving this batter for tomorrow morning. Over here, guys, so I'm going to be making a dip for because you know when I make these things, I like to make a nice dip. And because it's seafood, Monica said porridge. What's that? Okay, Monica said green plantain and porridge. Yes, green plantain and cornmeal porridge. Okay, so far Monica gave me two of the answers. Stephanie gave me two answers too. Tuna and fried pressed plantain. Yes, Stephanie, it was indeed tuna and fried pressed plantains. And I did say if you give me two of the answers, you win the prize. All right, saltfish, green plantain, and oat porridge. No, Dawn. Nope. All right, so guys, two persons on the live answered two of the questions. Monica said green plantain and cornmeal, and she's indeed right. Stephanie is also right, and they answered both at the same time. It popped up on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Tuna and pressed fried plantain. Yes, it was indeed tuna and fried pressed plantain. So it was a combination of tuna cooked up, fried pressed plantain, and cornmeal porridge. That's what my son made. So Monica and Stephanie, I have to get Stephanie another one of this. And Monica, you're going to be getting one of this as well. So they both won. Paring knife. I forgot Dawn won that. Sorry. The paring knife, Monica and Stephanie, you're going to be getting a set of paring knife as the winner. Sorry, I was going to give away Dawn's gift. My bad. Anyway, guys. So my seafood cakes over here is ready. So I'm going to be laying it out on this. But before I do that, I'm going to be making a dip for this. So tell me I'm crazy, but my dip consists of dairy-free, heavy whipping cream. So I'm adding this to this bowl over here. And then I'm going to put some spice to it. I'm going to add a little pepper. Just a little, just a little drizzle, not a lot. Then I'm going to add a little honey. Just a little bit. Just a little squeeze. Then I'm going to add some organic tomato ketchup. And I want to put some herbs in this as well. Alrighty, so let's whip this up together. Let me get a spoon. Or let me get a fork because I have to whip it. All right, so let's whip this all together. All right, so let's taste this dip to see how good it tastes. Delicious. Very delicious. Woo! Very delicious. All right, guys, so I'm just going to display my seafood cakes on top of this thing right here. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we have enough space. Let me turn this one this way. Alrighty, so I made a circle. Let me just wash this out real quick, guys. All right, guys, let me dry it off. I'm putting the wet thing right there. Saltfish, green plantain, and oats porridge. Oh my God, that cracked me up. All right, guys. So when you're making your seafood cakes, you need to have a little dipping bowl in the middle. And before I show it off, I'm going to make a quick shake, guys. I'm going to make a quick Herbalife shake. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. All right, so I'm using this morning, guys, some strawberry cheesecake flavored Herbalife shake. And I'm going to add some strawberries, some ice, some almond milk, some protein powder, and whip it up in there. Let me just grab some ice. So I used a whole tray of ice. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be adding, and I have measurements on my blender. I'm going to be adding a cup of almond milk, 2 scoops of this strawberry, 2 heaping scoops of the strawberry cheesecake shake. And I have some raspberries right here. I'm just going to rinse them real quick. I have some organic raspberries. I'm going to rinse them real quick. So I'm just going to add just a few. Just a few. These are nice and firm. Oh my God. So I'm going to make myself a nice shake. Where's the cover? Oh, I forgot the protein powder, guys. How could I? Let's shake some protein powder in this. let's whip away. All right, guys, shake ready. The shake is indeed ready. And over here, before my show started, I made some coleslaw. But my coleslaw, I didn't add the regular things that they use on a coleslaw. What I'm going to be using on mine is some nice salad dressing. Yes, some nice salad dressing. So, oops. So I'm just going to garnish this with some green onions, which we call scallions, and some peppers. Yeah. So you are having a party, guys. And the reason why I'm using this, just to show you how you could, have this displayed at a party. Yep. Yep. And then when your guests come in, they're just gonna, where's my sleeping thing? I was looking for something from my green jar. You know I keep it real, guys. I don't know where twine put it. Oh Lord. But anyway, I can't find it now. I'll just grab one. All right, guys. So I'm pouring my shake in this glass right here. So you're having a party and you have some guests. So I'm going to be adding some raspberry vinaigrette light dressing because I'm on a diet on my slaw. So let's get a fork. So now, this is what my presentation looks like. And I can't tilt it too much, guys. But if you're having a party and you want to make seafood cakes, this is how you would present it. So when your guests come, they will take it up, dip it, put it on a little plate, a little serving plate, and then they would enjoy. So let's see what this tastes like. And then they would take some slaw on the side and put in their plate as well because it goes very nice with the slaw. Alrighty, so I'm going to taste my slaw. I already added my raspberry vinaigrette. And this is a combination of purple cabbage, guys, regular green cabbage, some carrots, and I added some baby gourmet cucumbers in it as well. Very delicious. So let's see how this tastes. Mmm. Guys, this is so delicious. This is so delicious. And I can taste all the combination of seafood. I can taste the saltfish. I can taste the salmon. I can taste the tuna, the oysters, and the shrimp. I can taste all of them in this mixture. It's very delicious. Very, very delicious, guys. So this is something that you can try at home if you're having guests over, a Super Bowl night, a little party, a little get-together, a little games night. This is a perfect dish that you can make. Let me taste some shake. Very nice. So guys, this is what breakfast looks like in Celie's kitchen. Sandra said, "Me just double dip." Yes, me just double dip. I'm my own. But normally you wouldn't double dip if you go out. You dip one time, but this is my house, so I can double dip. I'm allowed. Carmen is asking, what did you make? I made seafood cakes, Carmen. I know you're just joining. Okay, so this is my presentation, guys. So, guys, I'm going to run away and leave you. But before I leave you, I still need to give away. Oh, I didn't talk about what I said I was going to talk about. I still have time. All right, guys, before I run away, I'm going to talk a little bit about anemia, and I'm going to give away this last gift. I saved the best for last. Oh, this is easy. Some time ago, umpteen months ago, I pulled a prank on hubby. And me say, if we not get this, I'm done with it now. I pulled a prank on hubby. What was the prank? And what did he eat? This is a very, very easy question. I pulled a prank on hubby. And I gave him something to eat that he has never eaten before. What did I give him to eat? What did I give him to eat? Miss Joyce said frog legs. Miss Joyce won. Miss Joyce won it. Oh my God. So Miss Joycey, this container belongs to you. This container belongs to Miss Joycey from Jamaica. She was the first one that answered the question on YouTube. Sorry, Stephanie, she answered the question before you. So Miss Joycey just won this food container with 3 compartments. So Miss Joycey, you could take your lunch or your snack in this. Yes, it was indeed frog legs that I pranked hubby with, and he thought it was chicken. So Miss Joycey is the winner of this 3-part container today. And give it up for all the winners who won. Dawn from Jamaica, who won this apple cora, Monica and Stephanie for winning the paring knife, which is a very sharp knife, and it's a very good knife to have in your kitchen. So, guys, I did say we were going to speak a little bit about anemia. Now, as I told you at the beginning of this live, that I'm not ashamed to tell you all that I suffer from anemia since birth. Yes, low blood count. And what anemia is, your hemoglobin is always low. Enough blood not going to flow to the brain. You're just going to be weak at all times. You just walk, you just pass out. I used to have all of that. Yes, when I was younger. One day, guys, I have to tell you a little story. I was in high school. Used to go to St. Hugh's High School, right? On Lannister Road in Crossroads. I was in Spanish class, 3rd form. And I wasn't feeling well. My sister had visited me from Red Hills. If you Jamaicans on this know what I'm talking about. So I was not feeling well. I was having cramps. I was out of it, but I was sitting in class. So whenever she comes in the room, you have to, she tells you to get up in Spanish. And you have to respond and say, buenos dias, señorita Petgrave. So I didn't answer. I didn't get up. I didn't respond. I didn't do anything. So she thought I was rude. So this lady put me outside the class. And you know how Jamaica is hot. Very hot. She put me in the middle of the driveway in the sun. And that sun back there got to be about 90 degrees. To stand up, holding one of my ears and holding one of my foot as a punishment. Now, you know, she couldn't do that in America because she would have been in big trouble. But because it's the Caribbean, they get away with all these things. So I stood in the sun, and sure enough, mark you, I was weak as it was already. So I just passed out. So a teacher that was passing to go teach her French class saw me, screamed out, made an alarm. Everybody ran. They called ambulance, called my mom at work. I ended up in Nuttall Hospital, which was just across the way from my school. Thank God. I ended up in the hospital. and my blood count was low because of what was going on already and standing in the sun. So they wanted to give me blood transfusion because I'd lost so much and I was weak. But my mom said no. And they gave me iron supplements. And I was better within a couple of days. But I'm just sharing with you on the live that low blood count is real. Low hemoglobin is real. I have a good friend too that lives somewhere in Brooklyn. She has it so bad that she faints like every minute. She takes all different kind of iron. She got blood transfusion and she's taking B12 iron. She eats all the green stuff. It still doesn't help. She has it really, 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 really bad. But in later years, after I read about it and knew what caused it and how I can control it, I have changed my diet. I've taken supplements. I've eaten the necessary foods like iron fortified foods, and I've been much better, but it's still there because I was born with it. So if you are on this life today and you suffer from low blood count, eat your greens, take your supplements, and I'm going to show you an iron pill that I take. I hope I can find it. I hope I can really find it. Maybe I have it in the car. I think I have it in the car, guys. Maybe I left it in my car. But I wanted to show you the one that I take. It's gentle on the stomach. It doesn't constipate you. And it gives you great energy. Because low blood count, enough oxygen is not flowing in your blood. And trust me, if it's not flowing in, if the oxygen is not there in your blood, you're going to get weak. You're going to get weak. So every time that I eat, I make sure I'm eating something green, spinach, callaloo, whatever it is. And I take my supplements. I take my B12 on top of that because I have to stay on top of my game. And not only that, I take this every day. It's called Nutrition Works Beetroot. It's a circulation superfood. And it says it promotes energy and endurance. It supports cardiovascular health. And it's made with pure beetroot powder. So one of this is equivalent to 3 beets. And you can get this. Well, I'm not sending it over there because I'm running. I think I'm on my last bottle. And my husband takes this every day. Every day. This gives him energy. This morning when I was driving him, he said to me, you have any beets in the car? Because we had so many bottles of these in the house. I would have one in the car, one in my bag, one in the house. I make sure it's everywhere. So if I need it, it's there. So he said, no beets in the car. I said, okay, when I pick you up at 12 to take you to the other place, I'll bring it. He doesn't go without this every day. He takes 2 in the morning and it keeps him for the whole day. So people might wonder, how your husband works so hard? How him do it? Magic. And of course, I still give him his greens and whatever because he needs energy. Yeah. Beets. And you could also take your natural beets, guys. I can also share something with you that I do sometimes. Sometimes I will take the raw beets and I would slice them. And thanks to Sister LaBeach from my church who shared this with me. She told me about it. I've tried it and I have been trying it every day or every other day. You just slice some beets, put it in a bottle of water and just sip it for the whole day. It gives you mad energy. Yeah. It gives you crazy energy. You don't need the coffee. You don't need the caffeine from the coffee to keep you going. You can take natural things in your diet that gives you energy naturally. You don't have to take all the caffeine and the chemicals and the Red Bull and all these craziness out there. No, you don't need the Red Bull. Just eat your beets, take your supplements, drink your water, and just control, what you take in on a daily basis so you get the energy. Right. So anemia and sickle cell anemia is another subject. I won't even touch that today because that's a killer right there. Because I don't know, guys, if you know people with sickle cell anemia, their lifespan is cut in half. I think research has said they live up to 54 or something like that. They have a lot of pain. And I have a friend who has it really bad, and he's always in pain. He has to get all these shots. He has to take all these medications. And, that's another thing. But thank God I don't have that. But I just have low blood count. So whenever I go to the doctor and they say, do you have a medical condition? Yes, I'm anemic. And in Jamaica, they would tease me and say, oh, you're a mimic. No, I'm not a mimic. I'm anemic. So I try my best to make sure I stay on top of it. And ladies, for those of you who are on this live that's still having your periods, when you have your monthly cycle, please make sure that you top up on the spinach, whether in a smoothie form, whether in a steam form. If you're in Jamaica, the good old callaloo, yes, a great source of iron. Yes, man. Make sure you top up on these things because you have to put it back because you're losing it. And if you don't put it back, what's going to happen? You're going to feel weak. You're going to feel drained. You're going to feel tired. So good morning, Hope. How are you? You're going to feel tired. So June said, I lost a sibling and 2 cousins from sickle cell. Yes, sickle cell is very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. I'm telling you, it's scary. It's scary. But I must encourage you guys to stay on top of your diet. And if you want to know where to get these beets, you can find them in Burlington. 1 beet is equivalent to 3 beets. So if you take one of this, it's like you're eating 3 beets. So whenever I take this, which I didn't even take it yet, I'm going to take 1 now or maybe 2 because I need energy for the rest of the day and tomorrow morning to get up to go to church. So I'm going to double up. So if I take 2 of this right now, I'm going to be eating like 6 beets. So yes, guys, you have to stay on top of your diet. People ask me, oh, you don't look your age. Why you look so young? What's the secret? Yeah, man, I take my supplements. I'm going to eat right. I might have a little weight, which I'm fighting to get off. And I've lost 12 pounds so far, guys. But for the most part of it, I try anything that goes in because, they say you are what you eat. Hello and good morning, Pastor Mitch. Beautiful children of God. Oh, wow. Yes, you are what you eat. So whatever you put in, that's what you're going to look like. So if you don't take care of your skin, if you don't take care of your inside, it's going to show on the outside. So you really are what you eat. So guys, again, before I leave you, try this dish. Having a party, try this dish. Very delicious. Very delicious. And you can make a coleslaw on the side. If you want to add your mayonnaise or your dressings of your choice, you can. But because I'm on a weight loss, guys, I added my light raspberry vinaigrette. And it's just as delicious. So I'm going to eat some of this right now, along with my slaw and my shake, and that will be my breakfast. And of course, that's a big breakfast for me this morning. So, guys, if you like what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed, and guys, I'm up to 3K subscribers. I'm up to 3,000 subscribers, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I'm up to 3K. So if you're not yet subscribed or your friends are not yet subscribed to the channel, please ask them to subscribe, guys. And please share my lives. And of course, guys, watch the videos, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, a like. Yes, I would appreciate that. So as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So everybody on this live this morning, before you leave this live, just send up some thumbs up and some hearts. Take care of yourself. All right? Bye-bye.